Hi all, welcome back. So let's check out and learn more browser activities. We've covered I think 4 of the browser activities in the previous video. Now let's learn few more of them. So let's start first with attached browser, and we're going to cover how does go home work. So we have in here, we'll just open UiPath and let's click on the site and navigate to 2-3 pages. Let's go to what is RPA, then post that, let's go to about us. So now this is the third screen. If we go back from here, we'll go to what is RPA and let's go to marketplace. It has opened another tab. Okay, so we'll see how to deal in with multiple tabs if we have it in our browser. Okay, so coming back to this, as we know that for me the default page of my Chrome browser is Google. So if we now attach a browser, indicate browser on screen, I'll attach the screen to my attached browser. What it's going to have is that we already have this win screen created or current screen created. So we'll assign this to current screen. Okay, the spelling is wrong, I think. Let's just correct it. So made it to current screen. Okay. So we have attached a browser to this particular screen, which is about us. So for me, if I drag in go home activity, so that is, it will navigate to the home page. That is the starter page of your browser. So for me, it's google.com. You can set it in your browser settings to whatever home page you want to set it. And we'll pass in the browser variable here and it will make sure. So now we have 2 tabs open and we have attached it to this tab. Our attached browser is indicating this particular browser, this particular tab. So it will navigate this particular tab to the home tab, that is google.com. So I'll click on run and it will navigate this particular to the home page. Okay, let's open and see. So this is now we are back to our home page. And this is as it is. We opened RPA marketplace, so it is as it is. So this is what does go home do. We know that from go backward and go forward, we can move in one more page. For forward, we'll move in forward, and for backward, we'll move in backward. So now I think if we'll go backward from here, we'll reach back to the UiPath screen. And if we go forward, we'll reach to google.com. So if we, drag in or go backward from here and pass in this current screen and run it, and we see that it's google.com as of now. And if I click on run, we'll land back to the UiPath about us, I think, because that was the last screen on which we were before executing go home. Okay, so again that selector issue is there because it is now searching for an attached window of the selector. Okay, to sort that out, what I can do is, it totally depends on how you deal in with your use case. If I do in control title, if I just add in a star, then it will always be validated. Okay, whether it's UiPath or it's anywhere on it's Amazon, it's UiPath, or it's just your google.com, it would always be validated because we have added in wildcard, which is star. So we are on about us page. Okay, so let's now see how does this close tab work. Let's drag it here, and it is also asking for a browser variable. Okay, so if we pass in this browser variable, that is current screen, so we have 2 tabs opened as of now on our screen. One is this about us and the other one is the marketplace. So this about us, which is the current window, or if 2 tabs are open, the browser would be able to attach that thing. So what we can do is, if we want to close the marketplace one and we have multiple tabs open on our screen, we will have to make sure that the attached browser attaches to that particular tab so that the browser is able to close that tab. So we'll indicate on screen. Let's move to the other tab, and we'll indicate here so that it captures the marketplace tab. Now we'll move back to this and we'll see what's the selector is. So it's marketplace. Okay. So even if on our Chrome browser, we have this tab open, as in the current active tab is the UiPath.com about us, and we have passed the selector of marketplace, the marketplace tab would get closed. So we'll make this as current active window and we'll click on run, and the UiPath robot would be able to identify the tab which we want to open and would close that tab. No matter whatever is your active window, it will identify the tab and close it. So it has closed the connect tab instead of closing this one. So this is how close tab works in. If you have multiple tabs opened and you want to close one particular tab based on some condition, you can do that by identifying a selector and attaching it to the attached browser and then passing that variable in the close tab. Okay, now if we want to refresh the browser, okay, so let's see how does that work. So if suppose I have opened Amazon.com, or if I've opened even Google.com and I have added something over here, now if I refresh it, it would be empty. Okay, so I'll add UiPath Academy. Okay, and I'll click on run now. So I have this search tab already filled, but what I'm going to do is that now I'm going to refresh the page. So this is one of the important activities. Many a times you have to refresh your page based on some conditions, or if it's taking time to load while your bot is trying to execute something and you need to refresh it, then you can definitely use this refresh browser activity. So I'll be passing the current screen variable and I'll be clicking on OK, clicking on run. And we'll see. So as for now, it's UiPath Academy typed in the search box and it has refreshed. And if we now go back, it's gone because it has refreshed this particular page. So we have covered almost many of major activities, all major activities. We've covered attach browser, close tab, go back, go forward, go home, navigate to, open browser, refresh browser. The remaining two, which are very interesting, the inject JS script and the set web attribute, will be covered in the next video. Till then, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Happy learning.